YouTube, what's going on YouTube? I'm back with another good video. Fellas, date women who like you. Date women who are in your tribe. Date women who show you interest. It's really that simple. That's the piece of advice I'm gonna start this video off with. Date women who fuck with you. That's essentially what I'm saying. I'm gonna try to cut down on the swearing a bit. You know, one of my subscribers pointed me out on that. You know, I'm gonna try work on that. But the message behind this video is to date women who fit the type of man you are. You know, not every woman is going to be in your lane. Not every woman is going to find you attractive. Not every woman is going to be feeling your energy. So you have to date women who like you, women who mess with you. I'm not going to say fuck with you because I'm trying not to swear, but date women who mess with you. And there's a lot of guys who message me and say, well, I'm not that tall, or I'm not that handsome, or I don't have the right facial features that women like, or whatever it is. You know, that's what guys constantly complain about. And the one thing I'm going to remind you guys is women have preferences, and women's preferences varies. You know, different women like different things, and this is common sense. So the guys who are saying, oh, I don't have the height, I don't have the looks, or my beard's not connecting, all the bullshit, all the reasons, see, I swore again, all the reasons, all the excuses that guys come up with, it's the same with us, right? If we men have preferences, if we men like certain things, for me, I like women on the more thicker side of the equation. That's what I like. I like women who are a lot thicker, and I like a woman with a nice big bum. You know, a nice bum is always going to catch my attention. That's what I like. You know, and I like a bit of breast as well. So you have to date, as we have preferences as men, it only makes sense for women to have preferences as well. Right? It makes sense. For some women, you know, it's that guy who is tall. For some women, yeah, they like the taller guys. There's nothing wrong with that. For some women, as long as the guy is at least taller than them, that's all they care about. So if you're 5'9", 5'10", and she's 5'5", she's ready for you. Right? As long as you're taller than her, she's good to go. So it's not always about, oh, you have to be above 6'2". Only 3% of the male population is above 6'2". Let that sink in. Right. For some women, yes, a lot of them say money, money, I want a guy with money. It's fair to say that, but realistically, not a lot of guys have money. You know, only a small percentage of the population are actually wealthy or have a significant income, a significantly high income. Majority of people are getting by, just getting by on minimum wage. I think looking at the stats today, I think it said 50%, to be in the top 50% of earners, you just need to have £4,000 in your bank account. And then to be the top 1%, we're talking 6 figures and above. So preferences. Some women, they don't care about that. You know, especially women who work a corporate job or are getting a lot of money themselves. That guy who has money may not be her preference. So to the brothers who think you need money to impress women, when money is all it takes, these women who are making money themselves, more times they don't care about your money. And that's the truth. So different women have preferences. For some women, they want that guy who is religious, takes his religion seriously, especially these church-going girls. Some of them want the guy that they deal with to be God-fearing, to have some sort of belief in God, or if you're Muslim, to believe in Allah. Take your religion seriously. For some women, if you don't take your religion seriously, they're not interested in you. Because different women have preferences. For some women, if you're not well groomed, they don't care. If you don't have that low fade, they're not interested in you. And for some women, they like guys with a bit of hair. They believe the brothers with the dreads are on a more spiritual level. So they tend to fuck with those types. They tend to mess with those types of guys. Different things turn different women on. Different things catches different women's eyes. I'm just giving you all the different factors. For some women, it's the guy who's bigger, a bit more muscular, because she wants to be picked up. She wants to be thrown around in the bedroom. And for the thicker women, they don't really want to mess with the skinnier guy because they don't want a slim guy all up on them. And for the slimmer women, they may not like the bigger guys because they don't want to be crushed by the bigger guys, the big men. For some women, they like that thug. They like that gangster that if you step out of line, if you disrespect her or if you disrespect him, they want a guy who can put a knife in your neck or put a bullet in your back. Because those women want to feel protected. Oh, they don't care they want that high level drug dealer, that guy who's gonna put a bullet in someone for disrespecting her or disrespecting him. And if you don't have that thug in you, that gangster in you, she's not interested. And that's just the reality of the dating. And most guys don't know about the reality of dating because they've not gone out there and experienced the world, experienced the dating scene. For some women, they want a guy who, drives, for example. I'm just throwing different examples out there. If you don't drive, if you can't pick her up, she's not interested. And for some women, they don't mind being that woman who drives you around if you don't drive. But, that's more on a deeper aspect. You need to be making her holler if you want to do that. For some women, if you don't show the same interest, if you don't read books, if you're not intellectual, they're not going to be interested in you. That's the reality of it. For some women, if you're not on the same pay, in terms of similar pay to them, if you're not earning that 6-figure, she's not going to be interested in you. And quite frankly, women like that, majority of them are not going to mess with the guys who aren't earning 6 figures like them or who are from the hood. They don't mess with the guys from the hood. They don't mess with the drug dealers because for them, it's beneath them. For some women, if you're not dressed nice, if your style is not on point, or if you can't dance, you can't move, they're not going to be interested. So my point is, everybody has preferences. Every woman has preferences. So you need to develop you need to develop your style, you need to develop your physique to the best of your ability. Now notice how I'm saying you. You need to develop you to the best that you can be. If you like your hair short, keep it short. If you like your beard well groomed, keep it well groomed. And the point is, the women who are feeling you, the women who are in your tribe, the women who mess with you are going to mess with you regardless. That's my point. So you need to develop you and let the women choose you. Women choose the men, right? but it's up to the man whether he chooses the woman back. And I've noticed the women in my tribe are usually women who have a bigger bum. You know, I tend to attract women with a nice bum. I don't know why. The women on the thicker side, it tends to be what I attract. You know, but then again, if you look at me on the scale of physique, I'm towards the bigger side. You know, I'm taller. So I know what style fits me. You know, I like to dress simple. I like simple clothes, you know. It's not all about designer, so I'm not always wearing designer. I'm not really a fan of designer, but the women who choose me because I'm simple. You know, I work out. I've developed me to the best of my ability, and I've just opened my eyes. I've been in the streets, and I know the women who are checking me out. So I know the women on the thicker side tend to show me more interest. I know I don't attract women who are necessarily on the slimmer side, or women with no bum don't tend to give me attention. So I know my tribe because I've studied myself and I've developed me to the best of my ability. So now I just pick and choose from the women who choose me. If a woman chooses me and I'm not interested, I'll just let it be known. Women choose the man, but it's up to the man whether they're going to choose that woman back. So realistically, men have the say whether they deal with a woman or not. We have the final say. Because a woman can choose you, but you don't have to choose her back. And that's why I'm saying it relates to dating women who pick you, because if a woman is choosing you, that transition is easier. I don't want to make this video any longer than it needs to be. Like, comment, subscribe, hit me up in the DM, fellas. I'm out.